This conference will now be recorded.
Hi all, hope all are doing good today. I'll start the session now. So yesterday we covered on the introduction to Playwright, who can enroll, why Playwright, all those. Today we will go over the basics, the fundamentals of JavaScript. I'll share my screen. Can someone please confirm if they can see? Yes, it is. Okay, thank you. So yes, I was talking about who can enroll, what are the differences between the Selenium and Playwright, why choose Playwright, all those things we had covered. And we also went through the course content yesterday. If you had not got a chance to join the yesterday's session, the demo session, please go over the YouTube link that is provided by Isha team. You will be able to get the recording of it. So today we will be going over the fundamentals of JavaScript. What is JavaScript? What is it all about? How are we going to start that? By end of the session, in case if anybody is interested, I can share the PPT also in the WhatsApp channel. Okay, so going on with what is JavaScript. As the basic definition says, it's a scripting language that enables developers to create dynamic and interactive web content. So whatever you see as a button on the UI, if you click on it, what action it's going to take in case if you want to add two numbers, how are you getting the result? All these things are handled by JavaScript. So what it does to testers, why are we actually needed to learn JavaScript? It is required for us to write automated test scripts for web applications and simulate our actions, the clicks, the form submissions, navigations, or any kind of things that we pass as the data or even the text fields that we want to fill. For everything, we will require JavaScript, and then to validate the UI behavior. How is it behaving in case if you have something in the manual test case? How are you going to automate that? How are you going to validate it? This is how it is supposed to work. For all those things, we need JavaScript. And then as always, we need it for APIs. How are we going to pass anything to the backend? How are we going to check it? For all those things, we require JavaScript. So in base, I can say that is the language, the scripting language that we need for this, for Playwright to work. That's where we will be starting with. Going on to the prerequisites. For anybody who is starting with JavaScript, you would need two things mainly. One is Node.js, another thing is Visual Studio. Before even doing all these things, if you want to understand how JavaScript works, so just go to a browser, probably just go over here. Once you open the browser, right click on it, inspect, you can see console. While I'm doing this, you can also perform it in your systems. You can do the hands-on with me as well. So what does console do? Say, suppose I want to add two numbers. You can see the results here. 2 plus 3 equal to 5. So by default, the browser provides its own place to execute the JavaScript scripts. All these things you can see here, it can be executed. But what is the benefit of writing it here? No use, right? You will not save it anywhere. You will not get to know anything. This is only the basic that I was talking about. So how are we going to utilize that in our systems? How are we going to write the scripts? For that, basically, we need Node.js. So go to the browser, type Node.js, Node.js download or nodejs.org. You have the first link, nodejs.org. Click on that and download the Windows installer. if it is for Windows, and for Mac you will have a separate one. You can install that. Click on it, it will download and you can start with the installation. Just go over next, and it will be done. Now, how are we going to validate that it is installed? Go to a terminal and type something like npm. So this will give you all the details, what all commands that you can give, everything it will give you here. So in case you want to know what is the version that is installed, npm space -v. That will give you the version details. Now, once this is done, we will go to the Visual Studio. Same with Visual Studio, just try to type Visual Studio download and you will get the details there. Like this, Visual Studio Code, download for Windows or for the MacBook in case if you have MacBook. Click on it and it will get downloaded. Once it is downloaded, just have that in the system. Ready. If anybody is stuck, let me know. I can slow down. But if you want time to download as well, let me know. I think I just missed it. One sec. Yeah. Once this is downloaded, you will have that in your system. Open it. Does anybody wants time? I can wait for a few seconds or a couple of minutes so we can go over once it is installed. Okay. I take it as a no. I suppose you have both Node.js and Visual Studio installed in your systems. Once you have it, open Visual Studio. On the top left corner, you have File. Click on Open Folder and create a new folder. I would suggest that you go in C drive. Inside this, create a folder. Probably I'll give like Isha Playwright Training 24 July. You can give anything related to the ones which you want. Yes, Gaurav, you have a question?
Yeah, for me, the screen was blank, but now it is visible.
Oh, okay. So were you able to follow?
Yes, yes, sure. Yes, fine. Actually, just 1 minute back when I joined, this is the starting only due to some issue for joining for the link.
Okay. Sandeep, we just started with the basics. It's only that you need to have Node.js and Visual Studios installed in your system. So for that, we went through Node.js .org. You can download from there. Once that is installed, make sure that it is running in your system by typing npm in a terminal. Once that is done, install Visual Studio Code. So
Just
once
a
it is,
second. Sorry to
yes,
interrupt. Can you come again, like for Node.js, which URL I want to go?
yeah,
I mean, which website?
nodejs.org.
Okay, Node.js folder under that, which version I want to download here?
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, where is the exact option to download the Node.js?
Yeah, once you go there, if yours is a Windows system, you will have something called Windows installer. You can go over there, click on it, it will get downloaded. I have it in my system, so I'm not downloading it again.
Okay, fine. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
After that, we'll go to command prompt to check for npm some command. Come again for
correct.
CMD host.
Yes, once that is installed, go to the terminal and type npm. In case if it is not installed in your system or whatsoever reason it is not properly pointed, what you can do is search for environment variables, your system environment variables or the account, and you can see the details like this. It will be added.
If you're
So
able to see the
once the
NPM,
npm is downloaded, the Node.js is downloaded, double click on it and you can install it. Yes, Safan, you have any question?
yeah, if you're able to see the NPM version in the terminal, then we don't need to check like this, right?
Yes, no need.
Okay.
Are you able to follow, Sandeep?
Yes, I'm going to check in the terminal. Just
Yeah,
open the
meanwhile you
Windows
can
Studio.
download Visual Studio also if it is not downloaded yet.
Yes, Visual Studio already downloaded. I'm checking
Okay.
in the terminal only.
Yes.
Terminal, which option I want to go? Introduction symbol. Yeah, introduction symbol.
NPM. Type
New
NPM.
terminal. New terminal, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
What is the
Yes.
name? NPM.
NPM.
More configuration information. NPM help configuration. Installer. Can I take screenshot whether it's like install or not? I'm not sure.
Are you able to see the NPM commands there?
How we can able to check NPM commands?
Okay,
If it
I'll
is
show
installed,
you. Just go over the terminal and type NPM. You should be able to see the commands. It should not give you any errors.
no, I got for this NPM at 10.9.2 program files, Node.js, Node.js modules. I got it.
I'm
One
not able
second.
to see. You
Yeah,
can share.
I can able to see. All commands access, edit bugs, statue. These are the commands only, no? NPM commands only. I can see.
Did you mean npm-v, the version?
One second. Let me open NPM.
Okay. Meanwhile, we will go with the rest of the things. Sandeep, we can connect after the session probably. Let's not hold others for it. So once you have the once you have the Visual Studio installed, please create a folder. So I would suggest inside the C drive, create it and don't give any space. You can give underscore, you can give hyphen. Generally, I prefer to give underscore. The convention is beneficial when you are putting the repository into the GitHub. That's the reason I'm telling not to give any space there. Apart from that, there is no other benefits or anything else. If you have created a file, please rename it. Once that is done, we will start with new file. Let's give some name. Probably I'll give demo.js. JS is the JavaScript extension. Any files that you need to be having the scripts related to JavaScript, you need to have the same extension like I mentioned, .js. Once that is done, we will go over the very first command. What will you need to know? I want to see something that comes on the screen. How do I even go with? So in that case, we have a specific command called console.log where you will be able to see the response this way. So inside that is console.log within brackets and the quotes which is telling you what needs to be displayed there. Hello all, I'll give this. Now let me save this, Control S. Once that is done, how are we going to see this? How are we going to execute it? Let's find that out. So on the terminal, on the top, you would be seeing terminal. There, click on new terminal. You will get it here. So how to run the JS files, JavaScript files? For that, we will give node space and the file name. So we are, if you see, we are inside the right directory. Under that immediately is demo.js. In case if you have created another folder inside this, please give that folder name / the file name. Then it will consider that file. Otherwise, if you just give the file name, it will not. So let me give the file name demo.js and give tab in case if you want to figure out like if it is even accessible or not. If you give tab, it will show you yes, it is there. It will add / as well. Let me click on enter. You see, whatever we typed, it will display here. This is our first program ready. Yes, Safan, you have some question? Okay, thanks.
No.
Yeah, thank you. So I hope everybody is clear with this. No doubts. I'll go over to the next topic in our PPT. You can see a semicolon I have mentioned here. Semicolon in JS, if you have gone through any of the Java programs, it is mandatory for you to add a semicolon by end of each line. Whereas in JavaScript, it is not mandatory in certain times. It will add automatic semicolon insertions on its own. So for example, in our case, we gave console.log and there is no semicolon. It will not throw any error. It will only show you the results without any error. But there are times when it will ask you to have semicolon that I will go over when the time is when it is the right time. Going back to
How
the
is
next.
it?
Yes,
How
yes,
sorry to
Sandeep.
interrupt. How we can able to add for a js.demo? I click
You
on
need
folder.
to add the file here, new file next to the the file name that you have created the folder, right? You would have navigated. You can click on that new file or right click. Sorry, click. No, it is only giving you the option now here, or else you can even give here. Sorry, new file. Okay, so going to the next topic, the core building blocks of JavaScript. There are variables, data types, operators, conditional statements, loops, functions, objects, and arrays. These Apart from these, there are some more which we will not be covering as part of this, because only these things would be required for our automation. So I'll go over each and every topic. We will be covering a few today and some more in the next sessions. The first one, variable. Variable is something like, I can say, like a box. So the box that can contain everything, you give a name to it and you put everything in that. It could be something like a box of vegetables, box of fruits, or maybe box to put something else also, maybe a doll, maybe your mobile charger, something of that sort. So variable are containers for storing the data values. Here in JavaScript perspective, it is the data value that will be coming into the picture. Now, if you see what variables does, there are three types of keywords and variables: var, const, and let. We will go over each of them now today. So the rest of the things I'll cover, I'll come back to it. So each of them, var type. So what does var do? Its JavaScript is dynamically typed, meaning variables can hold any type of data you're giving. So you might have seen in Java, you will be having something like int, string, or float, double, any of those things. You need not worry about any of those things. You need not worry what kind of data you're going to store in it. You just give var, you just give let, you just give const. It will consider on its own based on the value you're providing. So for example, here you can see there are two types of variables. Again, var type. Inside var, there are like primitive types and reference types. So primitive types are the ones we will be covering for now. And the reference type will go over that in the coming sessions. In primitive types, that is the basic type that we have. The common data types that we are going to use will be numbers, string, boolean, and undefined and null. You will understand that as well. So what are numbers? Basically, you will be storing you will be passing the numbers to those kinds of variables. You are not providing it as a number. Instead, you will be only giving it as var. The JavaScript itself reads it and it will consider what type of data it is. So let's go over this and we will try it in Visual Studio. Let me create a new file. I'll give var example.js. So var age 20. Now I'm giving a semicolon. Whether I give a semicolon or not, it won't bother you now. Console.log of age. So now I want to see the age as the response, as the console, the output that I want to see in the console. So how am I going to run that? Do anybody want to tell me the file name or what I need to pass in the command prompt or the terminal?
Yeah, note variable example.js.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, I missed. What did I miss? Oh, I didn't save anything. What you can do, you instead of doing this, you can go over file and click on auto save. That will does the job. Instead of me saving it manually, it will does the job. Now let's give it 20. You can see the response here. So remember one thing, it's not like A is equal to B doesn't mean B is always equal to A. That means whatever you're giving on the left side, only that variable will have the value what you're trying to give. 20 is not equal to age. Age is equal to 20. So here we are actually trying to define and declare together. Declare and initialization. That means we are telling there is a variable called age and we are also providing it some value. That is called initialization. If you are only providing var age, that means it is declaring. And as usual, we are passing console.log of age. Here we are telling what is the value that age has, that variable has. Please display that, not the name. And these you see that I provided, whatever you give after double slash will be considered as comment and that will not be executed by the JavaScript. Now that I have commented, let's see, there is no difference. It will not take anything. There are another type of commenting, multi-line comment, that is you give slash star and then star slash. Whatever you type in between these, be it anything, you give yes, nice dinner, nothing gets executed. Or even if I give console.log, I want it to print hello, nope, it will not print that. So remember, these are comments, nothing will get printed. It's only going to be whatever is there as uncommented, only those will be printed. So now I need not save it again, it will just auto save on its own. So far I hope everybody is clear. For the rest of the types, we will go over. But I want you to try it as an assignment, give it a value, all those things, and then come back to me. I'll give the assignment at the end of the session so you can understand what we are trying to do as well. But when it comes to undefined and null, I'll explain it now. Let me create another file. Say undefined null example. I'm giving meaningful names so everybody can understand even after you come back and see what is there in that file. So that's another convention I would ask you to follow while you are creating any files. Please give meaningful names so even you can understand and your team members also can understand. So yes, var say a. Now if I try to display what is there in a, you remember I said I have only declared it, I am not defining the value to it. I'm not providing anything to that. So just declared and I'm printing the value here. Value of a. We don't know what value we are going to get. Let's see. Node undefined. See, I'm not typing the entire name. I'm only using tab. It takes on its own. See, it says it is undefined. We haven't given any value. Now let me do one thing. Var b equal to null. I'm saying it's going to be null. I am not giving any value in it. But still, what does it do? What value are you going to see? So here the difference is when I say it is undefined, I don't know what kind of value it is going to take. I don't know what will it contain, whether it is going to be an integer number or anything. But I want it to be just there. It should have a box to hold something. But whereas when I say null, it is also doing the same thing, but I'm also saying that box doesn't has anything as of now. Those are the only two differences that you can see. This is an interview question you would generally get. What is the difference between undefined and what is the difference between null? What is that you are going to see? That's it about variables. We will go through these things in our assignment. I mean the remaining types of variables that it can have, you will go through in the assignment. Then if you remember, I had mentioned about
Not to interrupt, Isha. Can you come again for that undefined and null? I'm not clear for that.
you are not clear.
Yes.
You
Can you
want me
please
to
explain
explain?
for me?
Yeah, sure. Okay, it is something like I was telling. Undefined and null does almost the same job. You're telling I want some space in the memory allocated for a particular variable called a. In our case, in our program here, it is saying like I want a specific box a and I'm just naming it. I don't know what it does, has or not. I'm not telling anything. But whereas I want one more box called B where I want to tell it doesn't has anything. Null means it is null, completely nothing inside that as of now. But eventually, while you are going through, you can assign different values. For now, it doesn't has anything. That's the meaning of it. Did you get it, Sandeep?
This is good.
Shall we go over the next topic then?
This is good.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry to interrupt. One more thing. How can I able to check the Node.js is installed in my PC? What is the command name in the terminal?
Sorry, what was that? Can you come again?
If the Node.js is installed or not, how we can able to check? What is the command name in the terminal to check?
NPM. I have mentioned that in the chat also. You can go over it. Okay, back to the topic. We had discussed that we will be going over type of variable. So like I was telling, JavaScript takes anything that you are giving for the variable type, be it a number, be it a string, it is some special character, anything you are providing, it will take. So how are we going to figure out what is that type that it is holding as of now? For that, there is a special method or function that JavaScript provides called type of. Let's use that. I'll give another file, type of example.js, say var a equal to 25. Now I have something like var student name Aman. I'm sorry if Aman is there. And let's say var is he a student or a teacher? Yes or no? True, false, all these things. Now what you can try is console.log within the braces give type of. See, you can see there it is coming type of A. The same way, let me copy it, paste it for the rest other fields and I'll edit it. Student name. And we have a student. Let's run this and see. Now, like I had told, if you had given autosave, you don't need to worry about saving it. You can directly give so type of, you have got what type of variable it is. The same way you can try for rest other, like I was mentioning, go for undefined, go for null, go for special characters, all those things we can handle that in the assignment. Once that is done, we have covered type of and we are doing the programming examples. We will go over the next topic. So for variables, we have covered all the things that are part of variable for now. And we will go over the next type, the keyword const. What is the difference between const and var? So var you have seen it is like taking everything, whatever you are providing. So why do we even need something called const? Const means you know certain value is not going to change at all. Say for example, in our example that I have provided, pi. Pi value we are very much aware it is going to be 3.14. With some more decimal points you can also give that. But in case if you know the pi value is not going to change, you are going to use only this one, then in that case you can give const. If you give const, that means you cannot give another value to it. So in our case, let me give example with var and const, you will understand. Const example.js. So var age equal to 20, and now let me give const pi equal to 3.14. Now let me console.log of age, and the same for pi. Let's run this script. If you give clear, everything whatever you had typed earlier will go off. You can try that. And now node const. Let's run this. So you can see there is no difference. You can see the same thing. Now let me try to give a new value to pi. 3.1427 like that. What happens now? If I run the same command, same file, you can see the assignment to const variable type error. You can see that. So you are trying the errors at this point. It is showing you where in the line number 6, this value what you are trying to do is not allowed. You cannot change the value of that particular variable. So let's take it out. Now, what does var do in that case? Let's try it out. So age, now let's say it is 25. If I try to print this, what happens? You see the value of age has been updated to 25. That's the key difference between var and const. Let's go over the points that we have mentioned. It creates a block scoped variable. That means whatever you create within that particular block, how do you define a block? It is within the flower braces. Within this, in case if you have something called const, say year 2025 and console.log, or you try to edit this, say year equal to 2026, it will throw an error. And if I try to access this year outside that block, you can't. See, it says it is not defined. This is a code block. Whatever you write within the flower braces, that will be called the code block. You cannot access outside of that. And if I try to give within this, it will work. You see, it is 2025. You can see that. Next point, the variable must be initialized at the time of declaration. That means if I try to not give anything here, then also you will get an error. You see, it says const declaration must be initialized. Anything that you give as a const, that variable has to be defined. Now, whatever you give, it will take. It will not throw any error. Cannot reassign value to the constant variable. This is covered. We cannot give anything apart from anything apart from while you are declaring it. No way you are going to assign it. So the points are no reassignment, and initialize while declaring. Key points. So you now are very much clear about the differences. Now we will go to the let. Let's create let example.
Just a question.
Yes.
So for constant, does it always have to be the constant values, or can I give a while declaration? What if I give an incorrect input for constant? Would that work?
What kind of input? I didn't get that.
Let's say if I give an incorrect input instead of 3.14 while declaration for the constant,
Yeah,
while declaring constant value, would it work or would it show an error at that time?
it will not show any error as long as you're giving any kind of value to it. It is not validating if pi is really equal to 3.14.
Hmm.
It is only considering pi as one of the variables.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
So let's go on to let. So let it also, what major difference between let and var is that var you can use it anywhere in the program. You give it within the block, outside the block, it will still work. But whereas let, it will only be working within that code block and it can be reassigned as well. Those are the key differences. So when it comes to cons, it cannot be reassigned, but let allows you to reassign. So here we will go over var age equal to 20 and let name be, student name be Akash. Sorry Akash if you're there. And const say year of joining maybe be 2017. Join the course in 2017. Let's consider that way. So what happens if I try to print this page? Say I provide this within the code block, and let's say what happens if I print the same other two, what will happen? Let's go over the file. So we have got student name error initially. That means reference error. All the types of error you can be seeing now. If you are getting these kind of errors in your real-time experience, you would know what could be the errors, what could be the issue. Basically, student is of let type. That means it is specific to this block. It is only accessible within this block. You can reassign the value. However, you cannot access it outside the block. But if you see the var type, the age, it is also defined within this code block, but it is accessible outside. The same goes with year of joining, but it will not execute this. Reason being, we already have a error here. Now you have got an error at year of joining as well. So let's fix this. And also, let's say I want to give student name equal to Ajayna, and I want to print it. Go over that. What happens? Let's see. Now we have everything within that code block. So everything works as expected. Initially it was Akash and then it became Ajay also. You cannot reassign the const variable, but you can reassign a let variable. Those are the key differences, and this is another interview question. So I'll go over the points. It creates a block scoped variable and can be reassigned. This is covered. We showed within the code block only it will work. Then it provides a safer, more predictable behavior for variables declaration. This means if you are creating a var type within the code block and you don't want it to be used outside of the block, you still end up using it. You still have that accessible outside. So that will be more dangerous compared to let type. So going forward, let's try to use let type than var unless it is really required. And cannot reassign value to sorry, my bad. It is reassign point to the const. Anyway, it is reassignable. And this is the code block that I was talking about. Yes, Madhuri,
Excuse
do you
me,
have any
Akshaya.
question?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sandeep is waiting in the lobby.
Waiting in the
Yeah,
lobby? I
yeah, he
don't,
got disconnected and he was pinging in the WhatsApp.
I'm not able to allow him or
Okay,
do
he's
anything. I
saying
didn't.
that, okay, but he's pinging in the WhatsApp saying that he's in the
Uh,
lobby. So,
no, I can't really see anything as such. I'm
okay,
not
yeah,
getting any.
okay, I just want to tell you that. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, okay. In case if I get, I will. I'll let you know, or maybe we can ask someone in the channel Isha team. If you can ping in the WhatsApp channel, they can help probably. I
Sure.
don't have that. Yeah,
Okay, I'll message him. Yeah, thank you.
yeah, sure. Thank you.
Hi, Akshay.
Yeah, yes, Safan.
So, what is the main difference between var and let, other than it can be reassigned and it is defined in a block?
Yeah, that's the major difference. When var was introduced, that was like it was accessible throughout the program wherever it is written. There was no way they could have actually made it safer. So that's when they started let. That will be the key difference that you can answer in the interviews as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi Aksha. So I just
Yes.
need like clarity about this three variable. Like in real time, which all the places we are using this three variable? Can you just tell me with any example?
Yes, in the real time, we will be using var very less. Like I was telling, in case if you really need var to be used, even outside of the code block, you can use that. And const, where you know specifically, you know this value should not change at any point of time. Say probably I can give an example like something like a test environment you want to mention. Okay, I want to use this environment only at all times, be it anything, or it could be something like a specific username or password you want to pass it and you don't want to change it at any point of time. In such cases, I mean, I'm giving a random example, may not be applicable for always, but in such cases const can be used where you are pretty much sure it will never change. And when it comes to let, you know it will be used within the code block, then only you will be giving that. And even outside of the code block, if you don't want it to be used anywhere else, then you will be giving it. Mostly for all types of variables, you will be going with let.
Okay, so if that const I have declared and later I need to change that variable or I need to change that value. So that case, what I will do, I need to change the variable name or like what I will do or any other way to do that.
You can straight away give the value directly. So if you see in the where did my Visual Studio go? Okay, yeah. If you see here, I was trying to assign the value, right? For the
Mm.
student, we had declared it only once, and we are reassigning it to Ajay. So it
Okay,
is as simple as that. You don't have to redeclare it. But
okay,
if you want to use it outside of the code block, yes, you can always go with this like student name, let student name be. It means like there is one more space created and that name is also student name and you will be referring to it. But this is
oh,
not the right way to use. You should not use let same name outside of the code block within the same place.
okay, thank you.
But for a var type, it will not throw any error. Sorry, I didn't give console. So it will print, it will not throw any error, but this is not the right way to go ahead and do it. You can always use the same variable within that code block. When we go further, you will understand it even very clearly when we are going with the loops. That way, within the loop, what value you are giving, it will restrict only to that loop. It will not go outside of the loop. I'll come to that point when we are going to the loop section. Let's not deviate from the topic for now.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah. So far we are clear about these 3 points, and in case if you're still having any doubt, you can go over the notes or the points that I will be giving by end of the session. Mostly I'll be giving it by end of every Friday for that week. Today is Friday, so for the first session I will be giving, and from next week onwards for that week I will be providing. Now I'll go over to the next topic, operators. So I suppose nobody has any questions for now. So over
Yeah,
to
sorry, I
yes.
think I lost for a 10 minutes network issue. I'm waiting in
Uh,
the lobby, but anyway, thanks for adding right now. Now I can able to hear you. A
okay.
later time, I will speak with you like I lost somewhere actually. Last 10 minutes I didn't hear anything. Okay, please
Yes, no
continue.
problem. Definitely, you can go over the recording. We will come back to that in case if you have any questions on Monday. But you can go over the recording for now. We are going with the next topic. There were 3 variable types that we discussed. Those you will be eventually able to understand, but that is not going to stop you from learning the new operators for now. I hope that is okay. I'll go over the topic so that will not be a repetition for others also. That's the reason. Okay, so operators, basically there are 4 types of operators that is supported: arithmetic, assignment, logical operators, and comparison operators. As you can see here, I have mentioned all types that we will be using. I will go over arithmetic operators today, and remaining I will be covering in the next session since we have limited time. My plan was to cover arithmetic operators and assignment operators today, but I will be going only with the arithmetic operators. But having said that, you will have few assignment topics related to assignment operator. You need not worry about it. We can take it on Monday. So first, with the arithmetic operators, as it says, it's only related to the arithmetic operations that we are going to perform. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Then modulus, that is the remainder, what you are trying to divide, what is the remainder that you are going to get, that number it will show. Then are the increment, decrement operators. I will explain all these in detail now with the programming help. So let me I'll create a folder here, operators. Within operators, I'll create one more folder, arithmetic. The naming convention would be something like starting with the small letter, and then for the next word that you are going to use, give a capital letter for the first letter of it. That is called camel case. You would follow that for all the classes or the file names that we are going to provide. Only for the folders, you can give the capital letter beginning. Beginning letter can be capital. So arithmetic operators .js. Now we are inside the arithmetic operators as our file. Why is it not opening for me? Weird. I'm not sure why it didn't open, but it will generally open. If it is not opening, you can still try it this way. Let's say I'll give let A be 20 and let B be 30, or maybe I'll give 5. So I will go over each of them. Console.log of the generic operations that you are going to do. So what it does is it will does the operation within this, and it will show the result of that operation. So 20 plus 5 will be 25, and that will be displayed in our console. So let's go over it. So we have operators, and then is the, and inside that it is coming. Okay, so let's go over arithmetic. It's not taking, weird. Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't give operators. Yep. Now inside this earth.js. So you see that it is taking in this format the total value of the sum that we have performed. It will be showing. So now let's go over and do I'll not do subtraction, multiplication and division. You can try that as per the assignment. I'll go over the modulus. So let's say I give something like 21. Now you know 21 divided by 5, 4 will be the quotient and 1 will be the remainder. So the same would be displayed here. 1. You see that if you divide 21 by 5, you would be getting 4. But whereas if you give modulus, that is a percentage symbol, that's called modulus operator, and the response would be, the result will be 1. Here it will be 26 because I updated the value, it's going to be 26. Now I'll go back. So we are not covering subtraction, multiplication, division. You would be learning it in the assignment. It is as simple as that. Again, say for example 21 minus 5, 16. That value will be displayed. 21 into 5. I'm bad in maths. Okay, 105. So that will be displayed. 21 by 5, 4 will be displayed. Like that. You can try it on your own. I'll go over the next ones, the increment operator. This might be little confusing. You can learn slowly. I'll go over that. Increment operator .js. So let's try, say let a equal to 20. Now I say I want to add 1 to it, just one number to it. A equal to a plus 1. You are doing the same action, right? Console.log. Instead of giving another variable, I'm telling let a itself has the next number 21 to it. So let's try the response. Let's see, does it increment? It's not in the arithmetic, it is in the increment directly. So now you see 20 plus 1, 21 is added. Now what you can do? What does the increment operator do? Instead of this, now we are doing an addition, right? Instead of this, if I give a plus plus, what happens? I'll comment this out. If we give a plus, it does the same job as a equal to a plus 1. See, the response is still 21. So the next point is, this is called post increment. That means you are giving plus plus after the variable name. That is called post increment. There is something called pre-increment. How are we going to check that? Console.log a plus plus. I'm trying to give the same thing. And console.log a. Can someone guess what the answers could be here? Here we have 21. What will be the answer here?
22.
21.
It will be 21. Reason being, it will increment after we display the value. So this will be 21 and here it will be 22. Shall we check that? 21 and then 22. So what pre-increment does is, it will increment first and then it will display. That means it will increment first, assign that value to a, and then it will go to console log. Whereas here it will display what a value is and then it will increment because it is post increment. Here we are trying to do pre-increment. So value will be, now it is already 22, we should see 23. You can see 23 here. That's the key difference between pre-increment and post-increment. The same happens with decrement operator also. As per this, we have covered all of these up to here. I'll go over exponential and decrement. So let's create another file, decrement operator.js. Let b be 35. And now I'll try b minus minus, or maybe I'll start with console.log of b minus minus. Here it is again post decrement. Anybody wants to guess what will be the value?
24.
Okay.
It is going to decrement.
34.
Correct. 34.
24.
So, okay, wait, sorry. Can you come again? Was it 34 at the line number 3?
35 at line number 3.
That's correct. Here it will decrement later, that is post decrement. It will display what value is there in B currently and then it will decrement. So we will see 35 here
35.
and here it will be
34.
perfect. And here
33.
yes. Awesome. That's it. Now everybody knows all these operations. Experts now. Let's go with the next one. This will actually come under arithmetic operators. I'll go over that only. What does this do? It is the exponential of a certain number. That is something like 2 to the power of 3. 2 to the power of 3 is 2 into 2 into 2. That is going to give you 8. The same way, whatever number you are giving, between those two numbers, it will be considered. So console.log, let's say I'll give a number now because I don't know what huge number will come if I multiply 20 into 5 or 21 into 5. So for that, I'll give 2 star star or asterisk twice and then 3. What do I have? You can use up arrow if you already have used it. Something like this. If you keep using the up arrow, you will get what was the last commands and you will get the answer. Here we have 8. So here I'll say exponential plus. So what am I trying to do here is, in this case, I'm giving a text what needs to be displayed, along with that the calculation that I'm trying to do. So this is a calculation apart from what we are going to display. So we need extra plus to say I want it to display both of them. First perform the operation, display the text, and whatever the result is, you show me that result. So let's run that. You see exponential space, whatever the space we gave here, and 8. If I don't give a space, you will see that also. It will be right next to the text. I'll give the space. Are we so far clear with this topic? We have covered everything related to arithmetic operators.
Isha, have small doubt. This exploration, how how its calculation happen?
The calculation happens this way. It is how you will be multiplying. Let me show you in the calculator. So you multiply
Okay, 2 to
2 into
2 to the
2.
power of 3.
Yes, 2 into 2
Okay,
into
2 to the
2,
power
3
of
times. Yeah, the
okay,
same way. 2 to the power of 3. You will get that value.
got it, thank you.
That's it about the arithmetic operators. If we have any questions, we can go over that and we can answer.
Actually, for my system, I downloaded for Node.js, but I could not able to see when I entered for npm by install only, but I could not able to see any JavaScript. The commands is not coming. I could not able
Okay.
to write a file as a node, for example, demo.js. It's not coming.
Uh, I'm not sure if you can share your screen, but we can definitely check it. After anybody else has any questions, is that okay, Sandeep?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, good. Does anybody has any questions? Okay. If it is no, then we all can drop off. I will share the contents of today's course as well as the assignment. Monday, we will go over the rest of the operators along with rest of the other operators that we have. Along with that, we will be going with the conditional statements, if condition, if else, nested if, and also switch. If time permits, we will go over to next one, maybe loops. So that will be covered on Monday. Initial 5 minutes we will be discussing on today's topic, and last we will be having questionnaires in case if there are any. So that's it about today's session. If you are yet to register, please go ahead and talk to our Isha admin team. They will help you with the registration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great evening. Thanks all.
Thank you.
Yes, Sandeep. If I'll stop sharing, I'm not sure if you can share. You can try. Sandeep, do you want to share your screen?
No, actually connected through mobile only, but actually, uh, 1 minute. First of all, I opened Visual Studio. Okay,
Yep.
there is a folder. In the C folder, C drive, I created one folder. In that,
Yes.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. In the file, I want to open for a new file, correct?
Hmm. You can also
Open
try
the
the same
file.
command here on the terminal, Visual Studio, new terminal. You can click on that. It will give you a terminal here also. And you can type npm.
No, I'm getting actually for all commands access. There is no any npm related commands. Can I take a screenshot and send it to you
Yeah,
through
sure.
WhatsApp?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll check it.
Yeah, sure. I shared my screenshot to you. Just you can look. electronic.
Yes, I'm checking that. I think if you can see in the screenshot that you have shared, the last line you can see, right? It is same as what I'm sharing. It means that you have the npm installed and it is in the right way. It should be working fine for you.
But actually, I am creating for a like for example like demo.js. But first for this JS files. For
Yes.
example, I'm creating one file operator or a demo.js. But the
Huh.
JS command is not coming.
JS commands are not coming. If you can share the screenshot, that will also help me. I'm not able to figure out how it will be.
Okay, just a minute. I don't take a screenshot. Just a minute.
Yes, Safan, I saw your screenshot. Uh, have you downloaded Node.js file? I mean, the Node.js which I was telling about in the beginning of the session.
Yes, I have
I think
downloaded.
from my side, I downloaded already.
Yes, you
Hello.
have it in the right place. I was asking Safan.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Can
downloaded.
you, okay, Safan, can you check the environment variables once? Environment variable of your account.
Okay.
It should have something like this where the npm will be that one.
So this one check from user variable or system variable.
Your user variable.
Okay, let me
Go
check.
to path in user variable. You will have the npm path there.
Yeah, I can see the npm path there.
It should ideally work in your system. Maybe is it outdated? Was it installed long back?
No, I just installed now.
It should
npm and
ideally work. Probably I'll connect with you in some time. Meanwhile, Sandeep, what about your case? Can you share the screenshot? I can check that.
Just a minute. Yeah, sure. I shared you. Okay. I think
I
I haven't set up any environment variables. I can please cross-check with the.
You can create one more project if you want to try if it is not working.
No, this one I already created new project only. Whether actually I created in a C folder, C drive, whether it is fine or I need to create in a desktop or something,
It
some
should
other folder.
ideally, I think it is properly mentioned. Can you click on that file once, double click on that file?
Outline is coming. Okay.
It is coming now.
Um, Outline timeline is coming, but my question is here. I created one folder as a, I mean, like this demo.s or var underscore example.js. But
You are
before I want to see for a JS, JS is not showing. So I mean, JavaScript is not added. I think so.
I'm a bit confused. I'm not getting it. I probably would call you on WhatsApp to understand that better if that is okay.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Safan, for your case, I was thinking in case if you can go over program files in your C drive,
Okay.
and inside that you would
Oh,
have something called
actually,
node.
sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt. Actually, whether this it is installed, then environment variables also set up only. Huh? I mean, my case, there is no any issue for environment variables, correct?
I suppose yes, there is no issue with the environment variables.
Okay, fine.
You
Okay, please
already
go ahead
have
with
the okay. Back to Safan. So within program files, you would have something called Node.js.
Yeah, I can find it. So I copied this path and paste it in the environment variable. Still it's
Yes,
same.
try that. Yes.
Yeah, I've tried that.
And close the terminal and try opening a new one.
Okay. Still same.
It should fix. Maybe you trying in the Visual Studio or is it the terminal that you are trying?
Visual
Can
Studio.
you can you close the Visual Studio and open and try again? It should fix the problem according to me. That shouldn't actually trouble.
Okay.
I don't see any other issues actually.
Yeah, now it's working.
Now it's working. Okay,
Yeah.
sorted. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sandeep, can you do one thing? Can you this I think the same issue happened like how I was trying. Can you create one more file under that?
No, actually, sure. Actually, earlier I learned from YouTube. Actually, do the installation part. I created one of the Flipkart like the Playwright.
Mm-hmm.
There, I created one folder as a Playwright in documents. Same in there itself only. I created a new folder as a demo project. Okay. Then I can able to see for a JS demo.js. I can able to see right now. But which I was created earlier, I created in a C drive, so that it's not working actually.
Where is your
Right?
Node.js file? Is it not in program files?
Let me check how we can able to check in 1 second. C drive,
Go to C drive,
Node.js.
program
Okay.
files, Node.js.
Program files, we have two folders. Program files one and second one program files in 86, x86. Let me
Not
check.
the 86, just the program files.
Okay, let me go back again.
Yep.
Okay, Node.js. Node.js is there.
It is there. Can you copy that
Is there.
link
I mean, link
here?
the path
Yes.
yourself.
Yeah,
Path,
you
okay.
can. Yeah, you can see on the top right, like the way I'm showing. Copy
Yeah, okay.
that.
I copied.
Type in the Windows search. Start.
Okay. Environment.
Variable your for your account.
ENV environment. Okay.
Type env in the start. Windows start.
Okay.
and you
Edit
would get
system environment variable.
it will give you two options, one for system and one for account.
Okay.
If you have access to system environment, you can add it. If you don't have, you can directly go and add in the account, your account.
Hmm. I have two options. One is a variable, one is a account. Which one I want to go?
On the left
Okay,
side where
okay.
you see path, double click on that and add it here.
One second. 1 second, Akshay. Actually, I have two options. There are system environment variables, one for environment variables for account. Which one I want to choose?
For now, you can choose user.
Account only you're talking.
You can see my screen. You can follow that.
Just go, it will go back for a one step forward, backwards, sorry.
Okay, E and B. I typed E and B, and there are two. I will go with account.
Okay. Account only. No,
Yeah.
let me talk. Account only. No. Oh,
Yes.
okay, account. In the above, one option for variable, in the down system variables.
Yes, you
User
will be
variables and
adding
system variables.
user variables.
I want to add in a user
In the
variable.
user variables, there is something called path.
Okay, path option is there. Okay.
When click on that, you will get
Okay.
few of
Edit
them
only, na?
in blank line. Double click and add whatever the link that you copied, the path that you copied.
1 second. One step backward, image itself only. How you are selecting that new option only, correct?
Yes,
Okay, blank.
you
Path,
can
click
double
on
click.
edit.
Yeah. On the blank, double click, add it there, the link that you copied.
Yeah, I added. Then after that,
Yes.
click on OK button.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Close the terminal. If you're trying from Visual Studio, close that. Open again.
Okay. Now again, I want to open Visual Studio.
Yes.
Okay.
On the top, you will have terminal,
Okay.
new terminal,
Okay.
and now try npm.
Okay.
That will work.
Yeah, just okay.
It is working. Now go and on the left side, if you are yet to create a new file, create a new folder and inside that create a file.
Create one folder. Folder. Okay. I want to create one folder.
Since you haven't written any script in that, you can go ahead and create a new folder if it is trying giving any confusion.
Yeah, I can. I haven't added any script. Only playwright. Okay, done. Okay. Under that, I need to create a folder.
Yeah.
A new file, Here. Okay.
Hmm.
New demo.js. Okay, it will create. Yeah, it's coming. Okay, fine.
Is
Here I
it
want to
working?
write. It's working. Okay. Okay, I will check the video. Then I will go for the assignment, and I want to practice it. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. You can go over and try.
Just a second. Console.log. I will let me cross check whether it's working. So
Yeah.
just small thing.
Yes,
Console.
please.
Log. Console.log. Hello all. Hello all. Double quotation. Okay, hello world. Then I'll come back to NPM only, na? I mean, in the for terminal.
Yes, to in the terminal. So
What I want to
give
do? Clear, 1 second.
clear.
Clear. Okay.
Now node
Node.
and the file name, what you had given, the same file name. And give a tab.
Dot JS.
Yes.
Node space the file name dot JS. I mean, the
Yes,
file name is a
correct.
new demo dot JS. Enter.
Yes,
Correct.
you can give like this also. You just type node space DE, the file name that you are trying to, and give tab. So it will take on its own.
Okay. Normally enter it is not working. Okay. Let me try for a clear. Node, node space dot. Just come again. In the node space.
Node space DE and then tab.
Actually, I given as a DNS like a new demo actually.
Okay, you can give NE and then tab.
Okay. No, it's not working tab. The
Is there
keyboard
any
tab.
other
Tab.
file? Is there any other
Hello.
folder that you have created?
Demo.js also there. So I want to delete that one.
I need to know the structure, how you have defined, like how you had given the structure of the files. Based on that, I can tell you. So for our example,
Okay.
I'll give you an example where we have operators. You see you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes, yeah.
So I just typed OPER and then tab. It will take the rest of the name and is giving me an option to type the next one. So now I'll
Yeah,
give
okay.
DEC and tab. It is giving the rest of the file name. You
Okay.
need to give like that.
Okay, just a second. I will check on my notes, please. Okay. Actually, I given as a playwright. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Got it, got it.
Yes.
Again, I got. Yes, okay. I got the path. I want to enter it at some point.
Yes.
Okay.
Once you have got it, just enter. You will get the response.
Oh, I'm not getting any response.
You are getting it? Okay, perfect. So you have the
I'm
results
not,
now.
I'm not getting the result.
You are not getting. Okay. Have you saved the
Actually,
file?
oh, sorry, I didn't say. I think so.
Okay. I think you were off that time. So on the top left corner, you have file. Click on that and scroll down. You can see auto save.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I haven't saved the file. Actually, even in the session also, you didn't save. Same for me also. Now I got the result. Hello world. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You can give auto save, so it will just save on its own. You don't have to keep saving it. You will not miss anything that time.
Yeah, there is an exact option in the file. Auto save option. Okay.
Yes, file auto save.
I did that. Actually. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Why the error is coming is I haven't added in the environment variables. Correct. Even Saurabh also same only. This path, Node.js path, correct. We
Yeah,
should give in a node, we should give the Node.js path into the environment variables. Variables are
correct.
account, whatever.
It is
If you are
actually
adding only, go ahead.
Yeah, it is actually not required because it will add the npm path directly. If it is not working, then you can add that. Then it will become a requirement.
Okay, if it is not working only, we will add. If it is working fine, then we will go for it.
Yes.
Thank you very much for sharing very
Yeah,
much.
no problem.
I probably a lot actually.
No problem.
You don't know.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Sandeep.
Okay, I'll
Someone
need that.
else? You
Go ahead.
have,
Something.
sorry, sorry, Sandeep, you were saying something.
Actually, you are saying something else. Actually, I interrupt you. So please go ahead.
Now I'm happy that I'm able to help you.
Yeah, sure. Of course, you are helping a lot. Actually, thank you very much. Okay. Thanks for your support also. I think in the Monday onwards again we will continue the next session and up to Friday. Correct?
That's right. On the weekend, you will have some assignments to go through. So I will share that in WhatsApp soon. You can try that and be prepared. Come to the next session by going through them.
Yeah, actually, one more small note only in the end of the call. Actually, the real-time project also we need to create. Na? I mean, end of the course.
The PPTs I will be sharing by end of week and also the documents. But assignments, as and when I get some points, I will be sharing it that time only.
No, no. My point is actually, for example, at the end of course, in the last last 1 week, actually, going to end the course. That time you are going to provide one of the like application to write a script or something.
Correct.
How it will correct
Uh,
only? Yeah.
So for what we learned today, so you know how to write the script and check, right? So the same way we will be going with what is the response that we are getting. This will be the assignment for today. So as and when we go over the complexity, we will be checking the next one. So when it comes to loop, we will be learning the loops. How are we going to use them like that? And I will also be giving the interview questions so you can be prepared during that time writing the JavaScript programs and you can be prepared along with that. So over time,
Okay, sure.
at last, once we are done with the most of the course, I will give a mini project where you will be automating on your own. I would have explained how to do it. I will give certain test cases as in I want you to automate this scenario like that. Those kind of things I will give it. So you will do it on your own. You will be in a state to do it on your own. So once you are set with that, I think you will be ready with the rest of the things. You will be ready to give the interview and also start your own project in your current company also.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for your support.
No problem. Yeah.
Good
Thanks a lot.
to.
So Safan and Elfie, do you have any questions?
I think I can leave. Akshay, I think where will I mean? I'll get a video link in the WhatsApp group, correct?
Uh, give what in WhatsApp group?
No, my question is like if this recording video, it's available in the WhatsApp group, correct?
It will be shared with you in the WhatsApp group by Isha team. They will let you know. The admin team will help you with that. I'm not sure.
Sure.
Maybe tomorrow morning or tonight they will be sharing it.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. Uh, okay. Safan and LK, if we don't have any questions, we will wrap this call.
Yes, actually, when I try to select the autosave, right,
Yeah.
I'm getting an error, unable to write into user settings. Please open the user settings to correct errors or warnings in it and try again.
User settings.
Yeah, I
Okay.
sent the screenshot to you on WhatsApp as well.
Oh, okay. Let me check. Is this some another account you're trying to use, or is it like you have only one account in your laptop? How is that? I generally
Um,
see these related to other programs, like in other times that I have checked, not for this one.
I do
Like
have one account, but this is the main account I'm using.
this is the main account, okay. I haven't gone through this probably. Is that okay? I'll get back to you with the answer for this if it is
Mhm.
not urgent.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Also, one more thing. We will be able to use Eclipse instead of Visual
Uh,
Studio.
you can use Eclipse, but I would suggest go with Visual Studio. Reason being, Visual Studio gives more privileges, more features compared to Eclipse. Eclipse is more oriented towards Java. JavaScript for JavaScript Visual Studio is much better.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
I'll get back to you with the answer for this one. I'll try to figure it out. If no question, then we can end this call.
Yeah, no more questions. Thanks a lot.
Okay,
So,
perfect. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye. Have a
bye
good
bye.
evening.
Yeah. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.